Hi all, welcome to John's Bottle Making. Today we got Ghostbusters. Yes, build the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. And we're on issue 36. Excellent. Now as you can see, I completed my roof rack with partwork upgrades. I've actually took the ladder off for now, just in case it breaks. Now obviously issue 36 has got stages 135 to 138, and then we're only left with issue 37, which is the last two stages. I believe there may be another stage after that. I think it's a dust cover, but I'm not exactly sure. I know in here we'll have a look in a minute or two. Yeah, coming in issue 37, two more stages where we do get the ladder and some more pipe work and other bits and bobs for the roof. Now I'll show you what it looks like at the moment in the overhead. There we go, that's what it looks like at the moment. It's got lots of decals on it. So like I said, this is the partwork upgrades. This is the one that I painted up myself. It was just a resin kit. One or two of the stickers, they're all on. They just slightly come off a little bit there and there. But as you can see, everything is in place. That does move around. I think that might be clearer plastic with the manufactured one. It is only tentatively on that one. So what I need to do is to strip this roof rack down, and we can have a look at this one. There we go. So we add everything onto this. So you do need this, and you need the black frame as well. If you've not got that, then you need to get that as well. But this is the well, that's what I was left with. I just needed the last two issues to complete this. So we'll just have a look at the instructions. Okay, so here we have issue 36. Long time coming this. Car part stage 135. In this stage you receive the parts of the HVAC and cross-section sensitivity units. There are those parts. And car part stage 36. In this stage you receive the roof intake and roof intake cover, as well as the roof box side panels. And in this stage, for stage 137, you receive more parts for the roof box, including pipes and heat sinks. And stage 138, you receive the parts for the two oxygen tanks that sit on the side of the roof panel. Excellent. So pop all this together, and that's what we're left with. There we go. That's stage 135 build. So quite a few more pipes. There's a bit more detail in this pipe work as well, and there's an additional pipe on that fan assembly there. And here we have stage 136. Oh, that is it. We just pop that on. We've got these which will fit in stage 137. So you need the roof rack, that frame, yeah, pop some more pipes in place, pipes on the front as well as, and that is what it looks like. And the last stage for this month is the two tanks here with the gauges and more pipe work. There we go, that is it. This is what the assembled piece should look like when we're finished. Go through the magazine. I haven't read this as yet. There we go. Coming in issue 37, we have more for the roof rack. Well, that we know we do. There we go. That is that piece. There we go. I've taken that off now. I think this is going to be very clear compared to that one. There we go. And the ladders as well as, and the pipe that goes down the side with a couple of brackets there. Yep, more heatsink. Yep, that looks fantastic. And then that is it. That'll be it. That'll be finished then. But I do believe there might be a dust cover. What have we got now? 138. It's 140 issues, so they might be trying to sell 141, which would be a dust cover. I have been looking online for an acrylic cover, or an acrylic case, anybody has any links for me, I'd be grateful if you could pop it in the comments. So there we go. Issue 36. I think we should make a start on this, don't you? I'm just so glad I kept hold of that. Hopefully I won't have any problems taking the upgraded version off, but we can compare the two once we get going. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. So here we have the parts. Stage 135. Let's get them out. Okay, those are the parts. So we have the base unit, the fan, there's the motor. I think that is metal actually. Yeah, it is. That is metal, that. Excellent stuff. The HVAC unit cable, which is that one. The cross section sensitivity unit, which is 135E, which is this. We've got lots of little controls for these silver ones and these black ones that go in here. That'll dress that up nicely. That will look brilliant, that. All that added detail on it. We have the cross section sensitivity unit switch, cross section sensitivity unit dial A, and cross section sensitivity unit dial B. Excellent stuff. 135G is those two little pieces in there. That is the cross section sensitivity unit switch. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. And then the 135H is the black ones, these, and the silver ones, as well as 6 of them, 4 of them. We have all these cables as well, cable A, B, C, D and E, and we have the grounding wire, which is that piece there. And we have lots of screws, GP, they're painted silver, IP, LP, EP and AM. Excellent, lots there to do. Well, first of all, we need these two pieces. Get rid of that. That will go in there, like so. There we go. And we need to secure that with an IP screw. Okay, let's put these two together now. So that goes into the middle there, like that. And then we can secure this down the middle there. Excellent. Yep. You don't need it to turn, but you can do if you wish. Just slacken it off a little bit. There we go. It will rotate a little bit, but it doesn't really need to. Now we need to put this in here. Now there is a little cutout there. See that there? Yeah, just there. So this will go in one way. That one goes in there like so. Excellent, that cutout is filled there. And we need AM screws for this, 4 of. Okay, doke. There we go, that's all 4 screws now in place. Let's tighten these up. There is a decal on this, or decal. There we go. It says danger, don't stick your fingers inside. Oh no, it doesn't, sorry. It says danger, high voltage. Excellent bit of detail there. That is brilliant. Now we need to pop this onto here, something like that, I believe. And we need EP screws for this. There we go, it goes that way. There's a little pit there, that is for a little tube that we'll get to add to it, and the decal is there. But now we need to secure this underneath with EP screws, 4 of. There we go, excellent. Now we need 135D, which is this little pipe that can fit onto there. Should be able to, yeah, that's gone in nice. And that goes to here. Excellent. There we go. Lovely bit of detail that. See that alright? Yeah. Brilliant. And that is fixed in place. Stay still, you. Okay, look, at this point we can pop that to one side because we need 135E, and also we need these pieces and these pieces because we're going to populate this control panel. Okay, first of all we want 135I, silver and black. The silver one goes in there, and it just pushes it in, and the black one goes onto this end one here. If it will go in for me. It is round, so it should just push it in. It's not shaped in any specific way. It's that round. But it doesn't want to go in for me. Well, there we go. That's all them dials now in place. When you do come to put them into place, well, I had to widen the holes just with the screwdriver a little bit. One or two more went in, but the rest just wouldn't go in. So rather than widen it even more, I just placed them as central as possible, and then just put my tweezers there like that and press down over the top. They were very, very difficult. I'd like to show you in real time, but it proved impossible. But they're all in the correct position. Excellent. Okay, next thing we need is 135 L, K and J. You can see they're all different sizes, and they go into them 3 holes. 1, 2, 3 holes, not that one. And basically they should just push into place. Yes, excellent. Just like that. And this one goes into that hole there. There we go. Excellent. Thought we were going to have a problem there. M is this one, and M will go in, we'll put it in here first, there, and we'll come round to go into, hopefully go into there, like that. There we go. And that leaves us with N, which goes over the top of M into the side there, and then you can bring that round here and pop it through into there. Come on, you good devil. There's always one in there. Always one. It should go in there. Let's try with my right hand. There we go, finally. Gosh, it's getting awkward, this. You know, little things like this, you won't believe that. They are so fiddly. But there we go. That is all them 5 cables in place. Okay, before I forget, I need this piece, which was figure A, which should have been the first thing to do, which is to push the gasket into place just there, like that. Excellent stuff. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, we can now pop this with some LP screws onto here. Goes into them 2 screw holes there, and then we can attach the pipes into the top as well. So that will go there like that. Just need the LP screws, and we're away. I thought this was going to be a breeze this stage. Pop that there. I really did. Shows what I know. There we go. Now we need L, goes into here, K goes into there. This makes it look all nice and uniform. And J goes into there, just like that. Excellent stuff. Does look impressive, I must say. Brilliant. Now we need the GP screws and 135O, which is the grounding wire. This piece here, and this will go from here to here. 2 screw holes. Just get the screws. Okay. So this grounding wire goes here, just there, and we need to get a screw in there as well as one of these little silver screws, which is a GP screw. Hold that there. We got it. Oh, it's going through the metal first. And now we can screw it into place. Hopefully to draw the plastic back up. There we go. And we can wind that around and pop it in. We'll have to bend this. Pop it into the. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to bend that there. L shape it. There we go. Little GP screw. That one's not being as awkward. You see that alright? There we go. Try to get the best shot for you, which is not always easy. There we go, you can see it there. I can always redress it afterwards. That is where that ground cable goes. Just like that. Excellent stuff. There we go, that is stage 135 now complete. There we go, so we address it properly. And little dials. Terrible, absolutely terrible. I mean, the detail looks fantastic, but that absolute pain to get into place. Okay, let's move on to stage 136. Here we have the parts. Let's have a look at the parts list. First of all, we'll take the parts out. There we go, those are the parts. So we have the roof intake, which is that piece, the roof intake cover, which is that piece, and we have 136C, which is this, which is roof box front panel, that is the rear panel, and we have the right and left panels. We're not actually going to fit them in this issue. All we're going to do is fit these. So we'll pop them to one side and bring our roof piece back over, and this I believe will go there like so, and this cover has 2 grooves, one there, one long, one short. That fits there like that, and we need the GP screws to put that into place, as well as need to fit it underneath. So we need the GP screws first. Take that off there. We need 6 screws. They have been coloured silver, these, so obviously they do match that vent. There we go, that's 6 screws. Pop that. You can see there's a key shape there for that, so you can't get it the wrong way around. We need the HP screws, 2 of to secure this from underneath. First screw in there, and second screw just there. Excellent. There we go. That's stage 136 complete. We fit them in stage 137. Excellent stuff. Okay, now we've got stage 137. Let's get the parts out. There we go. So we've got the roof box bottom panel. We've got a series of pipes here. Pipe A, B and C. Let's fish them out. Lots of cable ties as well. Those are the pipes. And we got the front left heatsink and front right heatsink. Now I would imagine they will have, let's have a look, usually have something pressed on them. No, they don't, but one is different than the other. And we have IP and RP screws. So we're going to need the panels. There we go, from previous. Now these are all numbered. There we go, 1 2 3 4, and basically here we have 1 2 3 4. So pop one, make sure the arrows go in the same direction into there like that, and we do the same. There you go, you can see the numbers with the others. You can't really go wrong, can you? So 4 goes that way, 3 will go that way, and 2 will go that way. Excellent. And basically this fits on top, and then we screw it in with the IP screws. Okay, to identify which way this goes, you can see there and there, yeah, 2 indentations. So it means it goes on that way. With this control panel, the front here, on this side I should say, you can actually see some screw detail there. Yeah, 4 lots of double screws. So we can pop that on top like that. We missed that one. There we go, that one's come out, so pop that in there. We may have to do this. It's gone in now. There we go. That's captured all them panels. You can see how many screw holes there are. 3, 6, 9. So again, all them points there are on that side where that sniffer is. Let's get the first screw in, put the middle one in first. Okay, now we've got them screws in place. I need to put this onto this frame. Not forgetting we've got them, there we go, pipe connectors there. So I need to pop that down like that and just pull this frame back a bit to get this other side in. There we go. There we go, nice and bonny. And we need 4 IP screws to fix this into place. Now you know you've got it right, because you've got connections there for the vents, connections there for the pipes, and the others just go into place, no problem. There we go, 1 2 3 4. And be careful of them cables, of course. Excellent stuff, that's looking really good now. Next we have these 3 pipes, 137B, C and D. Now we need to turn this around and we need to pop the longest one on here. Just gone on ever so nicely for me. The next one on here, so this is C. Very compliant, these. And D goes on this one. There we go, 137B, C and D. Now I need to turn this around, and there we go. There's 3 points here. So B goes in the farthest one, like that. C will go into the middle one, do you want to put it in? That's got a damaged end. It's been squashed. Doesn't want to comply. There we go. And the last one is D. There we go. That's them 3 pipes in place. Excellent. I'll sit there like that. You may want to push them in a little bit more, I don't know. Now we've got the vents. These are fixed with P screws, which are the silver screws. Right. 1378 has got the location peg on it, which will go on there. We'll go on there like that. And it's held in place with 2 P screws. And this one, there is no location peg on it, but it does go in there like that. Excellent, them 2 heat sinks are in place. Now we need a pipe. There we go, this is that pipe. I'm going to take that off, probably get in the way. Now where they have this, have that in 1, 2, the third one up there. Oh, you can see this and that. Basically we've got to wrap this yeah, it's probably best there. Just rest that there for a sec. Okay, I've adjusted the camera so as we can get a good look at this, and we basically wrap this into a pattern. There we go, press that into place there. That will then come around there. So basically, that is how that pipe goes. Not bad at all. You can trim it if you want it, so it meets here and here, so it looks all nice in your earphone. We'll press that down. There we go. Hope you can see that alright. It's a little bit fiddly, and it does grip in there nicely. But that is the vents and that pipework. We can put that blender back on place now. There we go. Excellent. Looking grand. Next is just a case of fastening these wires into place up here and along here. A couple of cable ties. Keep it to the right of that screw hole there, because that is where some tanks are going to be fitted. Excellent. There we go. That is stage 137 complete. I'll snip that in a second. Let's move on to stage 138. There we go. Pop that to one side. Here we have stage 138, the oxygen tanks. So let's get these out of the packaging. Okay, so we got the oxygen tank top, the oxygen tank bottom, front oxygen tank pressure gauge, 138D, 138E, and the rear oxygen tank pressure gauge is 138F and 138G, and 138H is oxygen tank pipes, and we have the strips here. Okay, and we have KP, JP and EP screws, so we need to put these together. Okay, first thing we need to do is put these tanks together. Now we have 138A, 138B and 138C. Now this for me goes there like so. 138B and 138C goes there like that, and then we screw it together with a JP screw through here, holding these three pieces together. There we go, that's one tank done. And again, let's see, we want that way, and there's a little cutout there. You can see that notch there, so that will locate there, and then them two will interconnect. You can keep it straight, that is. There we go. One is always more awkward than the other. I'll make it on together again with a JP screw. Now we need the gauges. Okay, now we got the gauges, we just need to put the backs on them. That's the front of the gauge, that is the back. That just pops into place there. And we just need an EP screw here. There we go. So that one, same with this one. One EP screw in the back. There we go. Now I can fit these on the tank. Now that one will go in there. Nice tight fit. And this one shall go in there like so. Excellent. Now we need the roof frame back. There's one hole there for these location pegs on these tanks. That goes in there, that goes in there, and then we need 4 strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all held in with KP screws. Let's put the first one in. So I got this tank the wrong way around. Silly Billy. There we go. Those little 2 tanks in place. There we go. That will turn a little. That looks absolutely superb. Brilliant. Now we need these 2 pipes. And basically, the first pipe can go on there and come around to occupy that. So I can show it. Oh, it's come off now. Pop it on there first. There we go. That's where that pipe goes. So this pipe will go on there like that, and then we can bring this round and fit it to its relevant gauge. I think it wants me to. There we go. And that one comes round onto here. There we go. Excellent. That's looking brilliant. Those gauges, pipes, nice bit of detail on there. Excellent. That's looking brilliant, that is stage 138 complete. Well, there we go guys, that is it. That is the first 4 stages. Only 2 more stages left, But that is looking absolutely superb. So that can actually go back on the car now. But it is looking brilliant. That sniffer keeps falling around all over the place. I know it's always loose, but anyway, yeah, that looks absolutely fantastic. Those tanks and those gauges look great. Yep, details. And don't forget them dials. Absolute nightmare, them dials. Yeah, they were difficult. I know there was 10 of them on a sprue, but the numbers on the sprue didn't indicate anything to where they go. You have a look at the instructions, just say silver or black, so you just pop in whatever. Because I tried multiple on some holes and they just wouldn't go in, so I ended up making the holes a bit bigger and then using a pair of tweezers, you know, to put some pressure on it. Use your finger, but make sure that it, depending on how much pressure you put on, it's hollow in there, so be careful. Anyway, there we go. That is it for this month. Issue 36 complete, only issue 37 required, and then the car is at its manufactured state, and it does look good. The added detail is absolutely superb. Brilliant. Anyway, if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next month for the last 2 issues. Brilliant. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.